the wait is over. No more weight on my shoulder.
Hello people, and welcome back to Touchline Live after a very long break. If you've been waiting for me for a very long time, I'm really sorry, but then I'm here again, and I'm here with my friends Raph and Selasi, and now two big matches are ahead of us. That is the Europa final, that's between Arsenal and Chelsea, and the UEFA final, the UEFA Champions League finals, that's between Tottenham Hotspurs and Liverpool. And let's starting with Europa. I want to get my friends' thoughts on the Europa final, who they expected, or if that was the expected teams that they wanted in the finals, and who they expect to win that. Raphael.
Quickly with the Europa, I think when you look at Chelsea, I mean, they made it their point to make sure that Saudi football actually got something. They finished third on the log, and down there in the Europa final. I mean, who would have thought? 15 matches on the bounce, they won. Look at other matches, blip and falls. Got to a point, Sarri was almost getting sacked. But getting to the Europa finals, I mean, it's such a huge achievement. With us now, you have Unai Emery, somebody who has won the Europa with Sevilla Blanco 3 times on a stretch. I mean, you can't underestimate his influence in Europa. I mean, he's been there, he's done it several times. And this time around, the new club, that's his new club, Arsenal, and now he's into the Europa final. I mean, automatically, why not? You give it to the man. Unai Emery, he knows all about Europa. I think his last have been very fantastic. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil, Guendouzi, Ramsey, who is bound to Juventus. I mean, they've been very fantastic this season. I think if I would have to choose between these two sides, I'm tempted to say that Arsenal might nick this, but Hazard is a man who is bound to Real Madrid. He wants to leave a legacy for himself and to the Chelsea faithfuls. So why not? I mean, a very difficult one to call in between the two, but tempted to say Arsenal will take this. Sorry, Chelsea, Arsenal will take this.
So, well, Ralph says Arsenal should take this. Salasi, what do you think?
UEFA Champions League, Europa League, right?
Yeah.
The Europa League final, Arsenal versus Chelsea, and it was quite interesting when they got to the semi-final and the two teams were involved. I thought and assumed this would be the final. Many nervy moments in the semi-final for Chelsea, most notably, and they were able to get through it with great goalkeeping from Kepa, and they are now in the final. Chelsea, I think, are a strong team in this tournament. They've proven with the likes of Eden Hazard, Loftus-Cheek, and also some of their backup player Hudson-Odoi, who is now injured. They've done well in the Europa League. Sarri's style of play, they've struggled to cope with it at times, but he has now gotten the philosophy down to the players. I'm surprised to hear that he's leaving though, but Sarri, this could be something, his best chance to win a title, first time ever, if I'm not wrong. I'm thinking Chelsea with Hazard in their locker should have enough, but the Arsenal front line of Aubameyang and Lacazette will also prove really deadly, and to push me to the wall, I would pick Chelsea. Yeah, I think Chelsea are stronger, Chelsea are robust. Kepa in post, that could be the difference. Kepa and Eden Hazard could be the difference. Loftus-Cheek is also out after that useless friendly they went to play in America. I don't know why the clubs like doing that, but hey, he's out now, and I think Chelsea can still find a way to win it, to nick it. I'm rooting for Chelsea to win this one over Arsenal, though they don't need the win because they're already in the Champions League for next season. It will be quite unfortunate, but I think Chelsea will nick this one over Arsenal.
Okay, so, well, Raphael picks Arsenal and Selasi picks Chelsea. Interesting. But moving on to the Champions League, so now there's Liverpool, who went against the odds to beat Barcelona 4-0 at Anfield. I mean, it was Anfield. They beat Barcelona 4-0 at Anfield. And there's Spurs, who also sort of did something miraculous to beat I think tournament favorites as Ajax. Yeah, I would say they were tournament favorites. They went ahead to beat them in like some dramatic style, and now the final is set for them. What are your thoughts? Who do you think should win it?
Before the final, I think you have to credit Ajax. This season they've been very fantastic. They recently won the Eredivisie, beating Madrid, beating Juventus. I mean, these are top-notch sides when you come to the UEFA Champions League. But if you meet Tottenham Hotspurs, I mean, why would you waver and quiver and succumb to a defeat at your own backyard? But we know stats have proven that they are not very good in their own backyard. Most of the UEFA Champions League matches they played in their own backyard, they either drew or lost. It was their away matches that they were very strong. Even with the match against Tottenham, they won 1-0. Came first half, they were 2-0 up until they relinquished that. I think the coach tactically was not good. He didn't get his tactics right leading to that match, and it caused them. No disrespect to Mauricio Pochettino, he's done a very fantastic work with Tottenham Hotspurs. In the last 2 seasons, he's been staff of transfer. Daniel Levy is building a new stadium, which is finished, so he's been staff. But I mean, what he's done at Tottenham Hotspurs, very fantastic. Liverpool, this is the second time they're in the UEFA Champions League after last year when they lost to Real Madrid. I mean, we all know what happened. It's very difficult for sides to do well to go back to the Champions League final. It was only Manchester that did a back-to-back. Eventually they lost 1 and won 1. But in between these two, I mean, I would want Tottenham Hotspurs to nick this out.
Any reason? Any reason as to you want as to why you want Spurs to win this?
I mean, one, I will not be biased to say that. I mean, as a Mancunian, why would I want Liverpool to nick this? No, they should go trophyless. The trophy should go on. We should banter them each and every time. As an Arsenal fan, to say, not that I'm an Arsenal fan, but to say that Tottenham Hotspurs, the very first time in the UEFA Champions League final, they get to lift the Champions League final before Arsenal. I mean, everything will break loose. I mean, the meltdown will be crazy for Arsenal fans. And Liverpool to go trophyless, winning 97 points, going trophyless, Charlie, it will be something else. I can't imagine the looks on the faces of Liverpool fans when they eventually lose this one to Tottenham. But I mean, that's the game. That's the game. I think Liverpool are very prepared for this. They know what is at stake. I mean, to lose the Champions League final twice on the trot, it will be very difficult for them to take in. Most of their players, if you don't take it, they will leave. Mohamed Salah.
Wouldn't that be like 3 European finals lost on the bounce because they lost? I think they lost
the Europa to Sevilla. I mean, it will be very difficult for any side to take in. We know Klopp. He's bottled 7 finals in the past. I mean, we know what he can do, but I mean, everybody would want that. Since they've been able to do very well in signing marquee players for the side, why not? They would want a trophy to actually replicate whatever they've done this season, and they've been very fantastic all through. But I mean, I want to be biased and say Tottenham.
Well, the bias, Raphael speaking there, he wants Spurs to win this. Selasi, can I also guess who you'd say? Okay, let me just leave it to you to talk.
Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur, 2 people I didn't want to be in the final. I wish they would both lose, but that's quite impossible, and I have to pick one side. I'm forced to go for a Tottenham Hotspur win because I don't like Liverpool personally. I don't want them to win the trophy, but that's why I'll go for Tottenham. But on pure footballing reasons, I think Liverpool have a great side. This season they beat Tottenham home and away. The second time was a bit of bad luck, but hey, you make your luck, and Liverpool played better in that game and they got the win they deserved. In this Champions League final, I don't think that form or that result will matter, and you have to play for it on the night. Atletico Madrid were seconds away from a win against Real Madrid, and just a corner and a Ramos header changed everything. They eventually lost 4-1. So until the final whistle, anything can happen, and I think Tottenham Hotspur will make it happen. Look what they did to Ajax in their last game. They will be so much pumped up for this encounter. Liverpool came back from 3-2, but I think Spurs have the edge. Arsenal fans will be angry with me, but I don't care. I think that's my opinion and I'm entitled to it. Arsenal, sorry, but Spurs is going to win this one. So yeah, so Spurs to lift the Champions League trophy. I hope nothing dramatic happens again. We've had enough drama in the Champions League this season. Let the winner win at halftime and in full time, please.
Well, yeah, like Raphael said, he sounds like a betting agent. But well, my people have had their say. That means both of them going for Spurs because they both don't like Liverpool. So they are both Man United fans as well. So with that being said, the Europa finals is on the 29th of this month, which is 29th May. That's Friday. I think it's starting at 7 p.m. Yeah, and UEFA Champions League finals is also on the 1st of June. I think also at 7 p.m. So do well to catch a view of it. If it's any pub or any place at all that you usually watch, make sure you find yourself there, watch it, and you could come here to comment and let's have a good time. Peace.